That's how my video starts. Great.
Hello everyone, Boss Crush 19 here, and welcome back to another VRChat tier list video with HFT. Yeah, okay, you go.
Hello, how's it going, everyone? Fuck, let me put a little fucking more enthusiasm into that. That was just a joke, by the way. Hey, how's it going, everyone? HFT, right before times here, back with another video and all that jazz, and it's another tier list in VRChat, just because, why the fuck not? I agreed to this days ago, and now we're finally getting off our lazy virtual asses and doing it.
Yeah,
Imagine that. Great. Uh, yeah. Fuck was it? It was FNAF first, I believe.
no, you said we were do Undertale first.
Ah, fuck my asshole, I forgot.
That's okay, I already got loaded up. Alright,
Ah, wunderbar.
first up,
This one's gonna be annoying because it's just gonna be like fucking mobs, and it's like, how do you rate mobs
uh,
or mobs, enemies?
astigmatism. I don't remember this guy.
He was in the core
Well,
when
like,
you went to go fight. We went to go to Metaton.
is it weird that I never fought this guy?
Yeah, because he shows up all the time. He's kind of meant to. How the fuck
Well,
have you never encountered this Yakko?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you from experience. I'm gonna stick him right here just for now. We can get back to him later, or we can do this right now. My option for him, at the very least, I would stick him in a solid C.
C tier?
Because if you never encountered him, he's not that bad. He's not incredibly annoying. He's just kind of there, and you have to know what to do because he's like literally two different kinds of monsters in one borderline. So you
So,
kind of gotta know what you're doing. It's not really anything too hard. It's just see his ride stick, his dumbass. Then I realized this fucking tier list shit's kind of broken, so we're gonna have to like readjust these.
oh, parsnip. This one,
I don't remember them.
they're basically the upgraded version of Vegetoid.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying I don't
I'm
remember them.
I'm just gonna stick them in B, cause
Uh,
they look like Medusa. I like
I mean, if
Medusa.
you're like a sucker for Greek mythology, then I guess so.
Temmie, A tier.
Um, they don't really add much to the game. They're nice. Okay. The only things they add are like some items you can get from them, but it's mostly overpriced. The only use they have is to sell.
Yeah,
So if you have items you wanted to sell, go right ahead. If you can't. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to because let's face it, Undertale is like how many years old now? Quite a bit, and it's very limited. It's very dated in terms of its inventory. The
yeah.
Temmies, I would say, they are a wonderful addition. I'm okay with A, but my reasoning for anything less is they're just there so you can sell things and buy shitty items like Temflakes. And the expensive ones are the same as the normal ones. And
But
the Temmie armor.
yeah, Temmie armor is OP as fuck.
I get it every playthrough, and playing it on the Switch is
Fu-
fucking annoying when you gotta kill yourself that many times. You can't do the fucking not suicide dance, the genocide dance.
Final Frogget.
Eh, he's okay. I kind of liked him. I would say he's a solid fucking B.
Alright, put it up there.
His design is interesting, and it looks like he's got like the Deltarune on his chest, or like the Triforce or some shit. And he's got a little happy face right where his dick is, or that is his dick.
Hands cramping up.
I didn't think about that until just now.
The annoying dog.
I hate that character, but at the same time, I like them. It's a
B.
I can go B. Although it's annoying, true, its name, it is still entertaining. You'll like, I just I didn't realize you were recording video, but like, you haven't given your much of an opinion on a lot of these, other than one looks like Medusa.
Yeah. Astigmatism. I don't remember them. Temmie. The Temmie armor is OP as fuck.
It very much is, but it's worth having if you just kind of want that extra security till you get to the end. Then you swap it out for the locket.
The annoying dog.
That's the greater dog.
I know, but yeah, never mind. Greater dog.
Uh,
He's cute. He's cute, kind of intimidating, but
Not really. All you got to do is throw a stick and you win.
yeah,
You don't even got to fight the motherfucker. You just throw a stick and that's it. If you take the stick all the way into the true lab, you get to fight fucking Endogeny with it. Or not really fight him, but like you just throw it and he'll go for it, immediately fucking pacifying him.
yeah,
So if you have the stick, which you should, it's not even all that hard, really. He's just kind of there. I'd say the only cute bit is the fact that he looks like he's a big dog, but he's really just a small dog in just like a fucking suit of armor
yeah, and
that moves on its own.
he has a dog face on his spear and his arm.
His wrists, it's kind of funny. I would say he's like a B or maybe an A.
A tier
He's
because
he's nice.
yeah. Oh God, not this asshole.
He talked way too goddamn much.
F tier.
Um, Monster Kid didn't really make me cry or anything. He didn't really fill me with emotion other than annoying child. I'd say like I wouldn't put him in F. I'd say D at least.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
he did
give
help.
him D
Okay,
for dumbass.
his only redeeming act was that he did defend you from Undyne and he did help you get up that ledge in Waterfall.
Just for that, he should probably go up to like a C. But the talking makes him go to a D.
Yeah.
He didn't really help that much. It's just like he's nice, but like, god damn it,
Oh, Mad
which one do
Diamond.
we? I like the music in it, and I like the premise, and I do like if you okay. For anyone watching that's played Undertale for the Switch, fuck me. I really, really like the Mad Mew Mew fight. It's a little bit confusing for my scrimblow brain, but it's fine because I have like my brain is stupid,
Yeah.
and I get very confused when like dealing with like rapid fucking like oh one half color is here, one half color is here. Oh, switch them all around. Then my fucking brain has a schism. Like what?
Yeah. Plus,
But the Mew Mew fight was pretty good
yeah. And by the way, Mad Mew Mew is literally just the ghost from this guy in a new
in
body.
that thing. Well, yeah, I knew that.
No,
That's why I'm like,
for anyone who hasn't played the Switch version.
yeah, no, Mew Mew is exclusive to the Switch. I would say that if Mew Mew is in here, Mew Mew deserves to go above him. I would put him in like I
B tier.
C or D, or I mean, he was. I wouldn't say he was the greatest. He's just that kind of like one-off like boss.
He's
Okay, B or C.
yeah. I liked him.
I can agree with one of those. I do too. Plus it led up to Napster look and all that other shit, and I really like the snail racing where you just light a fucking snail on fire for like.
Gerson.
He wasn't really all that great of a character. Okay, he is, but he literally pointed out how bitchy Toriel is.
Yeah.
Although he did explain the Deltarune logo and stuff, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I actually really like him now that I remember all that.
A tier.
And the CT is pretty good. I'd say yeah, A or B. Let's put him in A. That and the music where he is actually really nice, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Jerry. Oh fuck this guy.
F tier.
Fuck Jerry.
I mean, God damn it. I like Jerry, but Jesus. What else we got now?
Looks.
I don't like this character.
I know.
And it's only because I remember
He just
when you
doesn't.
see him, it's like, aren't you excited? You're gonna be free when they're talking about you dying.
C tier.
Do you have any reasons for why he should be in C? I mean,
Nope.
it's kind of like basing our opinions so far. I'm the only one giving opinions.
Nope. Mm, He
Then again, I just like to talk.
he's just your everyday run of the mill monster.
Yeah, I'd say so.
He
I would
looks he looks like
say
Mike Wazowski.
he do, but slightly weirder. Mike Wazowski if he was a fucking meth head
D tier.
or homeless. I would say what Snowy is better. Oh my fucking god.
Crimson.
He was okay. He was annoying because he didn't really give you any money, but it's kind of like a cute kind of thing where they're like so timid and shy. I don't know. Part of me wants to like say, oh well, it's like a seer, like a C or something. I guess C or I don't know. What do you think? What's your opinion? He was just kind of annoying as well. You didn't get any money from him.
Yeah. See.
You don't have any opinion of him? Come on, man. You got to work with something.
Sorry, I just most of these
I'm
characters,
just nervous talking at this point. Like you can
mo
even tell in my voice.
yeah, but most of these characters I don't really have an opinion on.
Well, you played the game. Surely you got to know like what they do. Like
Well,
again,
yeah,
that when that character shows up, they just show up. They don't want to fight. They don't do anything. They do attack you, but they're so easy and they you could literally just spare it. You don't got to do anything to spare it. It's automatically a fucking one and
yeah,
done.
yeah. And if you
Or
talk
you could
to
do one thing.
and if you talk to them, they literally run away from fear.
I don't even know why they attempted to, other than I don't know, but like you didn't get any money, you didn't get anything from them. It was just an encounter.
Ooh, dog couple.
Aren't they incest like couple wise anyway? I feel like it's just incest with them.
I don't know.
I feel like
Probably.
they're actually related because I think there's like an actual text line that says they're related.
I don't know.
Uh I will say okay, well okay, I've given a lot of opinions. What give some input, please.
Well, I
Well, like
mean,
if not for me, then like for anyone watching this, you got to give them a reason. I can't
well,
be
I
the only
mean,
one talking.
their attacks are neat.
And the axe heads do turn to a heart like in between
Yeah,
because they love each other. Like you could literally tell it. You would see from the
yeah,
fucking
but
back of the axe head.
yeah, and you could tell that they're just each other. Just you can tell that they're just the same image, just flipped and changed slightly.
Yeah, pretty much borderline the same anyway.
And why are they wearing
I
sandals?
I don't know. I would say unfortunately like C or B or D. Well, no, because I actually like them more than Monster Kid. They were actually kind of nice.
So
I've played. No,
be your
I'm fine with where you put it. Yeah, you put go B if you want.
magic. This guy,
Before we continue, I just want to say I know I've played this game so many times to the point where a lot of these characters I'm just fed up with seeing them a little bit.
yeah,
I played this game so much because it made me feel a lot. I'll explain that at the end of the video or at the end of this tier list, so I'm not taking up too much time.
magic. This guy, this guy's cool. You have to stare at his orbs. Don't don't take that out of context. And
I don't like that he has a lot of crosses around him. That little bit of religion just kind of like puts me off.
yeah,
Not that I
same
don't
here.
like religion. It's just like we're not getting into that debate because once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah,
I just don't like that there are a bunch of crosses. It was just a little weird in my opinion. Now, if they were like
yeah,
stars or something, cool.
yeah. But then the
But
stars
he
would
is
be
a
too.
witch.
Yeah, but then
He
the
looks like a
stars.
witch.
But then the stars would be too similar to Asriel.
I, I mean, let's face it, a lot of the monsters had similar attacks. It doesn't really matter. You're just replacing one sprite with another.
Yeah. So
I would say like C or D, honestly. He wasn't all that great in the fucking. Actually, no, he's my favorite one next to the Knight.
nice scream.
Oh, I love him. He's a automatic in my opinion. A or S. He's
Yes.
so cute.
Plus, in Waterfall, you get punch cards, and if you get 3 punch cards, you can
Get a free nice cream.
yes, and they
I
compliment
love
you.
him.
They compliment you. A
Well, yeah,
tier.
it's refreshing. It's really nice. Plus, he's a bunny. You can't bastardize the bunny? The bunny is the best.
S tier.
The only thing that's weird is that people ship him with burger pants.
Yeah, which those characters would never get along.
Not really, no. Oh, it's snowy. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah,
Yes.
it's snowy. I really like his story and like his personality, where his dad didn't believe him to be. He didn't believe in his own son to be a comedian, and
But yet his mother died.
his mother made it ridiculously fucking depressing and sad, and his dad's an asshole.
Yeah.
I'd say B or A. Just no
Pig.
opinion, just sticking it in. Okay.
Mold big.
All right. Well, opinions. Yeah.
All I can say is giant Jello tower.
Or candy corn, depending on how you view it.
I look at more
I
more
used to
like
candy corn because of the tips.
I see that, but I think of it more like Jello. I mean, he's all right. I,
I mean, what?
he's yeah, he's just all right.
He's fine. He's not the greatest enemy. It's like,
B tier.
oh yeah, B or C, one of the two.
We have a lot in B.
I mean, this, yeah.
F tier.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Just we don't even need to talk about it. Just automatic F tier.
I already know about So Sorry, and I'm sorry. Okay,
Flowey.
here's the thing. I actually need to explain this. There were only three fucking characters that were actually paid for by the community for people that backed this game, and he's one of the. I'm just explaining for anyone watching your shit or my shit. So one person made a character called Glide, and you can only see them if you spend 5 minutes walking around in the secret room with the door. The secret. It's not a secret room, but the door is like the locked door. So if you fight him past 5, you don't really need to. None of these characters are required except Muffet. That one's on it. You can't avoid that one unless you buy a fucking thing from them and carry it all the way to the end, which I did not do. But Muffet, I would say, is the best one of the three. Glide's just kind of there, and this character was literally made by a fucking furry fetish artist, to my knowledge. Yeah, no, it was actually, because I know exactly what he is. He's a fucking butter dragon. And I remember that because I saw a video. I fucking read this shit this dude posted. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with people? I don't hate furries. Not at all, considering I not really am one, but I mean, I appreciate the art style. I don't mind it at all. But I'm just gonna say, like I said, kind of whatever. Well, up to interpretation. That
Flowey.
one's just like intentional. Like it's like that story you told me about, like a bunch of furries, like with fucking like why they can't have a furry convention in certain areas anymore. That's the pinnacle reason of why I don't like this character.
Yeah.
It's all of that into that.
But yeah.
I got so fucking into that. Jesus
Flowey.
Christ. Without him, there wouldn't really be a game. And you realize some fucked up shit. I wouldn't put him in S.
A tier.
Well, I would put it as an S. I would say Flowey should be like an A. Because he's great, but he's like kind of annoying, and because he's a child, so he's like
Dude.
retardedly.
Dude. He's a dick.
He's a bit of a scrimblow. I don't know. Trying
Onion
to stop
san.
myself from saying the fucking R word. I need to fucking break that habit.
Onion san.
I would say he's better than Jerry. Okay. I hate that he's in only one area, and I hate that one area is like he always stops you like every playthrough, which he kind of has to. So I would say he's better than the Butter Dragon, and he's better than the fucking Walking Dicks. I'd say D.
D. You say D.
I mean C or D. He's sweet, but he's also kind of dumb.
Yeah.
You have any of like again? Like I'm the only one voicing opinions because I'm just speaking because I'm nervous
Nah.
because of anxiety.
The yeah, Onion Sun is kind of annoying, but they're not as annoying as like Jerry.
Well, because Jerry is just fucking. He's just kind of there.
Ice Cap. Sweet hat, bro.
Not really. I always every time I play this, I ignore his fucking like Washington Monument ass looking hat. I just ignore him until I can like snail stab that. Fuck my English. I ignore him until I can take it. He becomes an ice cube. Gone.
C tier.
Uh, Yeah, he's actually pretty good. I'd say C. For anyone that does not know what's going on with me right now, just saying, because like over years, like we're talking like 5 years plus of like anxiety and shit, my fucking speech has kind of suffered. I already had a speech impediment, but my brain and my speech, my mouth runs faster than my brain sometimes, and vice versa. So right now is a combination of the two, but it's a speech impediment. So you'll have to excuse my fucking scrimblow looking ass. Okay, that's an S because he actually was amazing, and his
He
theme song is awesome.
he is the driving force of the whole game.
Pretty much, and a
His
lot of people really
attacks
want to
are
fuck him.
awesome. Well, yeah. Well, no doubt he's fucking furry bait.
Yeah,
Lag.
so is Relzy. I don't hate this character. I'd say it's like without even like saying why, I would just say like a fucking solid C or B.
Yeah, most of these characters are just filler.
Yeah, like, you're just kind of there, and it's nice if you like do the side thing with Burger Pants. I hate you. I hate Kara. I know it's Kara for character, but I say Chara.
I say Kara.
It is what it is.
D tier.
Yeah, they're not really important. They're important enough to be on D, I would say. That sounds wrong because a lot of people also want to fuck that character. Son of a. Okay.
Sundar played.
That one was kind of funny, but also a little bit. Again, I've played this game too many times, so my opinions are just kind of like biased. It's like, oh, not this character again.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
would
I don't
go on.
understand this character. I just don't
It's
understand it.
supposed. I don't know. It's a Japanese thing. It's like it's not like I like you or anything, but I do. Oh, oh, like that type deal.
D tier.
Yeah, it's because it's the cliche, and like, if I'm sorry, Tubby Fucks is a bit of a fucking weeaboo.
Oh, now here we go.
I don't want to put that in S or A or any of the fucking things because it's too sad. Although I really love the character and it actually did affect me, like, emotionally as well as mentally because of the state of them, I would say that they belong in, like, S or A, in my opinion. They drove that shit hard. You want a
Yeah.
character that hits hard before you get to the end? That's definitely one.
Oh, gift drop. I mean, it looks like
Unless,
look,
well,
look
you first.
looks like Omega Flowey.
That, and unless you were to go to, like, a specific area into that little fucking little side shit where you can see that Sans is clearly able to teleport to where that fucking door is that you can open, but only if you're fucking like sadist. You wouldn't see this character unless you went down there. You would never fucking see them otherwise. Unless it's in the credits. I would say with this character, because it's so missable, not for missable but not forgettable, I would say C, maybe B, because they're not horrible,
Yeah.
but they're freaky
Yeah.
because of their design.
Absolute S tier.
I like Naps to Blook. Nappy's a good character, even though Nappy is a term for diaper in the UK.
So A tier.
I mean, I'm good with S or A, honestly.
My only issue with him is that he constantly feels like he's ruining stuff when he's not.
That's POV my existence in a nutshell.
All right, looks like we're almost halfway through.
Oh joy.
Frog it.
Oh, I have my fucking head. I would say,
I
well, I don't
mean,
know.
as the first enemy of the game, he's not bad. Pretty
I
easy.
mean, yeah, he is the first.
I mean the
He's a
but
little bit sad looking.
yeah.
I mean, you can find a tiny frogget on the fucking wall of like the froggets that you could talk to.
B tier.
I can go with yeah, that's fine. I mean, just because he's the first doesn't mean he should be high up, but he's a nice character.
Okay, Lesser Dog. A tier.
I like the sword because it reminds me of the Master Sword, and I like the shield because it reminds me of like just the sword and shield remind me of Zelda because of purely based off design. If you pet him a shit ton of times, his head will fucking extend over the screen and then back down until it goes on the bottom of it. And I would do that every time I would stream the game, and that shit would just oh god, it took so fucking long. But outside of that, I like the novelty of that. It was funny. So I can go with that, yeah. Just saying you don't have
Night
to
night.
explain the reasoning why. I just say like it's
No,
better if you explain the reason why.
night night. Okay, this guy. Do we agree on a C tier? Cause this guy is really not that great.
I kind of liked him, but yeah, I can go see.
Yeah, I mean, you literally just sing and he falls asleep.
I mean, yeah.
Papyrus.
Oh fuck me sideways.
I found this guy annoying.
I do like Papyrus. He's nice. It's just okay. If I'm gonna be honest, and people are gonna fucking hate me, I was not a huge fan of Papyrus a little bit, only because of the amount of fucking puzzles that he set you through. And like, yes, that's character buildup and development, etc., X, Y, and Z. But then there's also the fucking boss fight, which is fine. It's got a really good song to it,
Yeah,
Bone Truzzle. And afterwards, it's like, oh, you want to be friends, and you go hang out with him.
yeah,
Sad part is, I believe you have to hang out with him.
yeah.
It's either a
Not
hangout or it's a date, and either or it's questionable. Let's get Chris Hansen on the phone.
yeah. Not to mention he's so self-absorbed.
Well, it's because he believes himself to be popular, but everybody does not like him.
Yeah. So we agree on like a B tier.
I can do B. B for I just because that's why. I want to be happy when it gets dark. Oh fuck me. I'm sorry. Burger Pants was just one of those weird kind of cringe characters.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
okay,
Toby
you
Fox.
first.
Toby Fox doodled this guy on a napkin. All the sprites in game were based on said doodles.
That's fair. I didn't. Well, yeah, I knew that one. Well, for the moment, yeah. Anyway, I don't really like this character. Like his design right there is, it's fine. It's just, my main reason is he's a bit of a dick. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I know he doesn't like his job. I know this, that, and the other thing, but all he does is like preach about he's a womanizing like dumbass. That's it.
Yeah.
If he wasn't that way, that'd be great. He's even that way in Deltarune, believing Azzy to be his friend.
C tier.
I'd say he's like fucking D, honestly. He's okay. Burger Pants is just.
Caddy. Let's just.
I think Caddy is lesser than Bratty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. At least no, I'm sorry. Caddy, yeah. Bratty at least had like, some qualities to her that made her decent. Whereas Caddy was just kind of like, I
Yeah.
didn't care. I wanted the food.
Washua.
Oh my fucking god. He's decent.
I mean,
I mean, if you like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
I mean, he's okay. I mean, the bird's cute.
It's a duck, which is a waterfowl, which is a bird, and he's nice. But out of the two characters that I hate seeing the most, it'd probably be a combination of Washua, uh, whatever the fuck that goddamn horse's name is.
Aaron.
And yeah, that asshole. I don't even know where this asshole would go. My brain is like fucking tanking. Where the fuck should this doofus go?
C tier.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I mean, he's okay.
He's not the worst. It's just annoying to
Oh,
see like a
speaking of
bajillion
Glide,
times. He's annoying to fight. His character looks kind of nice. I guess it looks like a fucking shrimp.
I think it looks like a whale lord.
He looks no, well, yeah, he does, but yeah, he does. Again, brain go burr. Brain is broken. Uh, you wouldn't know that he's even in the game unless you went out of your way to do it. And even then, that doesn't really give you anything.
I've never fought this asshole.
He's hard as fuck to fight. He's very annoying and very hard. You would probably need CT to even fucking have a chance.
D tier?
It's like C or D in my opinion.
Yeah.
Plus, his character's kind of like snarky anyway, so it's like, I don't know how I
Mold
feel about that.
small. Now this you
That's the other asshole that I fucking hate seeing in the fucking waterfall.
no, this you fight this guy in the ruins.
Tomato, tomato, fucking ballsack, I don't know.
It's mold big you fight in the ruin. You fight in waterfall.
Well, it's okay. They both look the same, just one is slightly different.
So both B.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean they're practically the same. Metaton S tier, automatic S tier. Look at those legs.
I mean, I like the music and stuff. I'd say S or A. Mm.
Sans. Okay, this.
Overrated. Overrated, overused, overmemed.
Yeah. He used
Plus,
to.
he's a dick in Deltarune.
Yeah, he used to be cool, but then he just.
I already befriended your mother last night. Jesus Christ.
A tier.
Why would he be 8? Where's Papyrus? Let's. Who's better, Sans or Papyrus? A lot of people would say Sans because they like the character. Sans is just a bit of a dumbass and a jokester. Like he's smart, but he's a jackass.
Yeah. And plus, he kicks your ass in the genocide run.
Well, okay, he has a reason to, and I want to be honest. His theme song isn't really all that badass. It's kind of like again, it's overused and shit. There are other characters with far better boss themes than this jackhole. Like you have fucking Undyne, Undyne the Undying. You have Metaton. You have Azzy.
Yes.
You have literal fucking Toriel and fucking goddamn Asgore. Even Flowey's theme is better than this fucking dude's theme. At least
So,
those weren't meme nearly as much.
so bringing him down to B.
I can go B. At the very least, B for fucking bastard.
Vulcan. They're sweet. They you encourage them. Of course, things get hotter, but hey, you're encouraged. They need all the encouragement they can get.
I can agree. I'd say like B or C.
Endogeny.
I like Endogeny.
Yeah. If
Endogeny, Endogeny, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the
Oh.
stick, fighting them's a little tricky, but, it's late game, so of course they're going to be tricky to fight.
Yeah, um,
B tier?
uh, sure.
B for bitch.
I already forgot that this, like, oh, I hated that fucking. That one was the most forgettable in the True Lab.
Yeah.
And the boss fight was just kind of annoying. The only other one that was annoying was, like, the fucking three, like, glitchy ones, and I didn't like those, and I didn't like this doofus.
Memory heads.
Yeah.
This one's lemon bread. C tier?
I was gonna say C or D, so either or.
Mew Mew. S tier.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
We don't need no discussion needed.
Ugh.
Muffin.
I wouldn't say S tier. I would say that's like a solid A, maybe B. Not even A, like B or C,
Yeah.
honestly.
B tier because yes, they are iconic, but they're also kind of
They're very
forgettable.
annoying as well.
Yeah. They trapped you in webs, forcing you to fight, and charging you like 9999 gold, like almost 10,000 gold for it.
9,999 gold.
Yeah. Oh, shopkeeper.
Okay, that one's cute, and they're adorable, and their theme is very lovely. It's like an A or a B.
A tier.
Matches their colors too.
Pyrope.
Very forgettable in my opinion.
Yeah. Well,
Interesting that they can like change your screen a little bit on the menu
yeah.
to be disorientated because of like heat, but
Yeah.
because I hate summer and I hate the heat, and they're forgettable.
this is one of the only assholes. This is one of the only guys that I died to during my playthrough on my channel.
That is interesting. Well, then again, it's kind of easy to get, yeah. I'd say like C or D, honestly.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Reaper Bird.
Uh,
It's okay. I mean, they're not the best. They're pretty average. For fights.
I mean, I remember that one more so than the other ones. I would say B or C. Probably C, honestly.
Yeah. See for what the fuck is this guy?
I barely remember. I would just say, without even remembering or knowing, let's go with C or B.
I mean, he looks like my
Because I don't
boss.
remember. Ugh.
Ooh, Dr. Gaster.
I like him, but you never really get to see him, and to get all the Easter eggs
You'd have to
is
play through
like
the game.
ridiculously hard.
Yeah, you'd have to play through the game like millions of times.
Oh yeah, and you gotta get that, or you gotta get lucky with like the fun value. Even changing it manually doesn't even guarantee that he's gonna show up at all. So he's a great character. The character in and of itself is as amazing, but the relevancy in terms of like seeing him, or if you didn't know about him, you wouldn't fucking. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Basically, But I dress as him. I've been dressing him as him. Fuck my brain. I've been dressing as him for at least 3 years now on Halloween for Halloween and shit. So I would say like A or B, because he's really good. He's really good, and I do like dressing up as him for Halloween, and I like the face paint.
Actually, just so we can have less B's, I'm just gonna move him up to A.
That makes a little bit of sense. Alphys, she was kind of like she did it on purpose.
Yeah, she's annoying. C
She
tier.
did this on purpose. I can go see. I love the character. It's just, yeah. She beats herself up, and I know all that stuff. A lot of people are
F
gonna
tier.
fucking sure. A lot of people are gonna fucking chew my ass up, but you gotta remember, like, I play this game a bunch, and my head is not working with me right now. I can get through the other tier list, but god damn it, my head is just not having a fun time right now.
Yeah. Undyne, automatic S tier. She is awesome.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think her interactions with like, hold on, before we go on to Frisk,
I don't know, I just wanted to fucking pop it up just to have it there.
I think Undyne's you interacting with Undyne because she hates you. She doesn't want to be your friend. She, uh, but yet you connect. You actually start to like connect stuff together.
I mean, yeah.
All I'm saying is that the interactions with Undyne are much better than with Papyrus.
I would say so, yes.
All right, Frisk, the main character.
They don't really contribute anything or add anything because they don't say anything.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, this is not like a fucking Hotline Miami Jacket situation where actions speak louder than words, because Jacket was made to be this way. This character is literally just a blank, whatever you want is whatever you want.
are they
If you see
male?
that as a boy, it's a boy. You see it as a girl, it's a girl.
Are they male? Are they female? Are they non-binary? It's all up to you, motherfuckers.
Pretty much. And they look like they're just remind me of The Simpsons, where it's like, what does Frisk have fucking yellow skin, but like Kara or whatever the fuck has like fucking normal skin tone?
They have jaundice.
Uh, oh, this is horrible. I don't know. I'd say at least C or D. They're nice, but the
Oh,
problem is they just don't add anything. You literally could have insert any random character here, and it would have worked a lot better.
yeah.
They just don't add much. There's like no real story. It's cute, but
Siren.
who? Sharon? Oh, okay. I like the interaction with that one. That's like an A or a B.
I agree. I like the fact that they're shy, but you convince them to break out of their shell.
Yep.
My gosh. I mean, when it's just him, he doesn't really do anything.
Fun.
I'm gonna put him in D tier.
What character is that? I didn't get to. What is it?
My gosh.
Oh, the fucking
The cockroach that
the knight.
dances.
Oh, oh, the cockroach. I had my camera up so I couldn't see. He doesn't really do much. He's kind of easy. If anyone hears any like fucking weird anime moaning in the background, that's not anime moaning, though it probably might as well be. It's just a fucking it's Pokemon. Daddy needs therapy for his brain.
Alright, memory head.
Eh, I didn't like them. It's like a C or a D, honestly. Like without even explaining, because I can't explain. I can't go through like 64 explanations for these characters. I can't explain every character.
Vegetoid, pretty
I actually
average.
really like them. Eat your greens.
Yeah, B tier.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Bird.
You never really need to use them throughout the game. You don't have to,
But
but
the
their
mute.
song is amazing, and they
Yeah,
do literally lift you up.
yeah.
It's like an A or a B.
B tier. Where the fuck is this asshole back?
Stick that one in F for fuck off. They had
Fucking
to be annoying with that one.
bitch. Doggo. I mean,
Uh,
they teach you the blue attacks. They blue attacks. You don't move.
blue stop signs. I could stick him in like A or a B. Well, not A. I'd say like B or C.
I
He's
mean,
great, but he ain't all that great. Although his interaction in the bar is funny. I just remembered that.
yeah.
My Pokeball just flashed fucking rainbow.
Neat. You got an item.
Well, that'll be fun to fucking see. Anyway, this character, he's kind of annoying, but I like him.
C tier.
I can go with C. He's
B is
fine.
pretty average. Toriel.
She is horrible.
Yeah.
Like I like her, but she's if you get to the backstory, her play was no better than fucking Asgore's. I'm gonna tone it down the enthusiasm so I don't overclock my brain.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
the story behind her is like, oh, you could have like gone, you could have killed one child, taken their soul, or got one soul, went to the surface, got like a couple more or five more, whatever you, or
Six
no,
more.
six more. It's seven,
And then
and then
freed
like came
everyone.
back and freed us.
But
Her plan was no better. Her plan was no better.
yeah.
So I'm gonna have to fucking go with the solid. I don't even know. I'd say B for bastard or C for cunt.
B for bitch. What the
Eh.
huh?
Who the fuck is you?
I think this is one of the test enemies.
I don't know them, and if I don't know them, I can't really say anything. So that one could literally go. And
The last one's a poor. The
he's got to be like S or A, honestly.
yeah,
He's pretty
S
good.
tier. I mean, he's one of the driving forces of the whole game.
Yeah, and he's not an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, his backstory is tragic, but you know.
All right, just going through the tier list. Here's what we have so far. I'm sure the other tier list will probably be a little bit more enthusiastic. This one was a longer one and kind of annoying,
Yeah.
only because
We
I've
are
done
very.
this one like 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, we are both very passionate about this game.
Okay, now for short story time, I've okay. So I'm not gonna explain how I guess I can explain that quickly. First tried this game. I knew about this game, was annoyed by it. All this other shit, didn't know anything about it. Loved the music for some of the areas, but never tried it. Saw DSP's "This Is How You Don't Play" that someone uploaded, and DSP Dark Side Phil. If you don't know who Philip Bernard, I don't fucking remember. My brain go burr. Phil from his channel, Dark Side Phil, DSP Gaming. Uh, I wanted to see if I could do better than him. My significant other Ethan had me play it on his account. Immediately bought the game afterwards. It was amazing. Then I kept playing it and streaming it because I'm like, oh, I want to do this often or regularly, at least as like a staple on the channel. But all the dialogue that I've had to read it so many times to the point where I'm exhausted of reading all dialogue now in the games. Now, that being said, it's also the fact that I've played through only one situation, and that was True Pacifist. I don't plan on doing Genocide because it's stupid. It's not stupid, it's interesting. It just fucks with your game that you could easily fix on PC, but anything else you kind of cannot. Well, you can, but it's like a little bit more. Blech. But I played this so many times. I've streamed this so many times. The first stream was well over 13 hours long. It was great, but the first time was great. It's like when you get drunk or you take a drug or some shit, you keep doing it because you're trying to chase that high,
Yeah.
but you never truly make it to that. You never cross the finish line. You get to it, but you never fully get to cross it. It's almost like you cross like the finish line for like a race, and then you just keep running that track to relive that fucking good memory. But even if you can set up your own tape as like the finish line, but it's not a guarantee that it's going to break perfectly each time like it would in that last race that you in the first go around that you did, because that one was meant for that. The other ones you get are just like cheap ones. So you can relive it. It's just too much. I kind of burned myself out on it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That long overdrawn explanation, fucking aside, that's a tier list. Unpopular opinion. If you have any other opinions of your own, take it up with whoever you want. You have anything you want to say about it? Considering you asked me if I wanted to do this.
Uh. Well, I mean, yeah, about the Undertale one or the next one we're gonna do.
Undertale. I mean, yeah,
I mean, I love the
that's what
game.
we
I
did.
love the game. Love the characters. Few of them I would rather stab in the face, but other than that, they're fine.
I'm okay. What about the? Yeah, I guess that's. I don't know. Again, my brain is a bit stupid right now, so if I forget, you'll have to excuse me.
Alright, up next, FNAF games.
Oh, something that's a little bit shorter and nicer. I can't find my eye patch. Great. And yes, for anyone watching, on. I do wear an eye patch whenever I'm dealing with like shit involving like headache or not even headache, but like when brain go burr and you close one eye to make it easier because I have very sensitive eyes, or if I'm dealing with an ocular migraine. I'm just gonna keep the other eye closed, whatever, fuck it.
FNAF World.
Moving swiftly along. Do I need to explain all my problems? No. Would I like to? I mean, if I would, fuck it. People
F-
gotta know why I'm like, why are you so jacked up right now? That's the reason.
FNAF World. Well, this is the game that it's weird.
It's the only Five Nights at Freddy's game that came out that immediately got fucking blacklisted by Scott. It used before we placed anywhere. This was on Steam, but it got removed
You can still find it on Game
because
Jolt,
I don't know
but
why. Well, yeah, I know. I have like two durations. I have fuck my brain. I have two durations of it on my computer that I got from Game Jolt.
yeah.
I
And I
have
mean,
FNAF World and FNAF World Redacted.
we have. Well, I have a very bad version of it on. But when I mean bad, I don't mean like poor quality.
Sexual.
Yes, very sexualized in with God. Remember 39, the teal bunny bastard.
Huh?
Five Nights with 39, that teal bunny bastard.
You say Teal Bunny, all I can think of is Toy Bunny.
The one wearing the glasses.
You'd have to show me because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, basic. Yeah, never mind. This is the
We'll go through this after. We'll go through that conversation
yeah.
after this if you want, unless you want to explain it now real quick.
I'd rather save for afterwards, but
Let's
this
judge
is
this one afterwards.
yeah, this is the one that introduced Baby, or the voice of Baby.
And Lolbit. Lolbit was not a character to my knowledge until wait, no. Was Lolbit a character? No, wait. When did
No,
oh fuck my asshole. Okay,
Lolbit.
Lolbit was new, right?
Yeah, Lolbit was introduced in FNAF World and then was later brought over to
In
the
sister location.
yeah, to the sister location custom night.
And then was made a Walgreens exclusive figure when they released fucking the sister location figures. I'm gonna chuck this off to the side and we'll judge this after the other games because this one is just kind of like unique where you kind of have to. God damn it!
FNAF
Stop
4,
grabbing it.
not as great as it could have been.
It's kind of annoying, honestly. People, it's okay. It's like Pizza Sim, where it's like, oh, you gotta like listen for like the radios or like the radio sounds or some shit, and it's like I don't hear anything, and it's like, well, turn your volume up and fucking get like I'll forget ear raped. I don't really like that. No, thank
Yeah,
you. The mechanics were kind of weird, and the extra modes that you had to play, like just being blind and having to go with sound, very annoying. The Halloween shit was okay, but I would say this one, the only thing that's worth it, that's worth the like amount for this is watching it on YouTube for like the story, not so much for the gameplay.
yeah.
It wasn't all that fun. I'd say it's like fucking B.
I was gonna stick it in C tier.
Why C? What? Okay, you got to think about the game and the mechanics. What about like, the story's there kind of, but like we got to remember like, what about the mechanics in this game screams fun to you? This is just fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's why I'm sticking it in C.
I'd personally go with D, but all right.
You said D. I thought you said B.
No, I said like C or D, but preferably D because it just wasn't all that great.
Sorry, brain go burr.
My brain's been going burr for like the past
FNAF
few
2.
minutes. Better than 4, marred by a lot, but I'm not gonna like jump to like A or S with it. If we're gonna like compare apples to apples, I'd say that's a fucking solid S tier compared to fucking 4. But if we're going realistically for a fucking tier list, I'd say
B tier.
C or B. It was pretty good, but it wasn't the greatest.
I mean, they threw a ton of shit at you. You had to
Yeah, but
do
it was
like
like
10 different
micromanagement and it
characters.
made it annoying.
Yeah. Security breach.
I personally love Security Breach.
Yeah, even though the game was very glitched, very
Still
fun.
is. Still is.
Yeah. And but the
even on Switch,
but the DLC is coming out soon.
in July on a non-disclosed date because they didn't release that information. All I can say is I like the game, I like the route, I like the music, I like the atmosphere, and I like the designs. And I love the figures even more because they're bright, they're colorful, they're interesting, they're nice. And it overall just shows like what the franchise could have been if Steel Wool like let's face it, one other thing I want to mention, there were like three different versions of this game. And I mean fucking three, maybe four. Because the first one had Vanny as like the main antagonist, obviously, and all the other animatronics I don't know, but we didn't know about, and Freddy wanted to help you. And then in the second trailer, they changed it to where Vanessa actually wants to help you, and Vanny and all the other animatronics, including Freddy himself, were gonna go after you. So there was literally that, and Gator Golf looked completely different. And the third version I would say was this, but I kind of like the original adaptation of an idea and concept because they got rid of Vanny's knife and you don't see her that much, so it's disappointing. I would say it's not quite this in terms of atmosphere. This is the pinnacle of atmospheres. It's supposed to be a horror game. I would say it's at least A. The atmosphere is there. The music is great. DJ Music Man's fucking shit was so good.
Yeah,
I could talk about this game for a long time. I fucking love Security Breach.
when listen when I watched Dako play through uh the Western Arcade where DJ Music Man is at, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. Not to mention, Music Man's one of the biggest animatronics we've ever seen.
That I will say one other. Well, that okay. That and one other thing I will say. They literally POV could have had Vanny more if she wasn't like gonna be physically around. She could have been like taunting you, especially in the West Arcade, or not in the West, just in the arcade with fucking DJ Music Man. You literally POV could have had um Vanny on like a bunch of monitors in the arcade where they would advertise like the sodas and K or like the sodas and food there and all this other shit. They could have had her on all screens like doing like a weird like a kind of like a sadistic dance or some shit.
Yeah,
Like that would have been fucking cool just for the fact that a matter of make her more involved.
yeah,
Like she can dance and relish in Gregory's suffering.
yeah.
That would have at least been fucking something.
Is it weird that I want to try Fizzy Faz?
I mean, it's just orange soda. Just buy yourself like a fucking Sunkist or a fucking Fanta.
Okay, FNAF 1.
I have good memories of this one. I can't beat 2020, but what I can beat is the game itself, kind of, but it takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
But I've done it before, I think.
as a first round, th- this was supposed to be
Uh,
Scott's last game.
the
What?
first one, what the fuck? No, one wasn't supposed to be the last. One was the precursor to all to like the other ones.
No, this was supposed to be Scott Cawthon's last game he ever produced.
Oh yeah, this spawned like a bunch of fucking sequels. Of course it would. It was annoying when it came out, but a lot of the merch that came out was kind of stupid. But the toys were nice, and the
Yeah,
video game was cool, and the atmosphere was. I enjoy the sound effects. It's like ASMR for me. It
yeah.
just hits it hits those triggers in my fucking head. That's just like
So, I mean, it does have a couple of flaws, but
I at least say it's a fucking B
yeah,
because it's good. It's like it's what started it all. I don't care about that. What I care about is it made such a huge impact. It's what the fuck is what? Oh, that's a meme. Put that in fucking F.
yeah. It's any troll versions of the games were just gonna sister
Unless it's
location,
Five Nights at Fuckboys. That one was actually kind of funny.
sister location.
Uh, I don't like it, but I don't hate it either. I wouldn't say that. Okay, it was entertaining from the standpoint of the designs for the animatronics were funny. I don't know why the faceplates had to split apart, and the ending you could just get cucked over no matter what. Uh,
C tier.
B or I was gonna say B or C. What's your opinion?
I mean, it has a lot of issues. They tried something new. Uh, they tried something new. It didn't quite work as well as it could have, but I mean, it did some things right. So
Uh,
C tier.
like what? What did it do right?
What they did right was like atmosphere, like the characters.
Okay. Yep. See, that's fine. My brain is like starting to fucking actually fail me right now, so we'll just move along from that.
Oh,
Fucking F. It's a fucking. I think that one was legitimate, but it's not even. It's not worth it.
so you want to go back to FNAF World?
I'm gonna say that one for last still.
The AR
That's
game.
Five Nights at Freddy's Assault Rifle, or AR, or Special Delivery. The company really does not care about the game, but the game in and of itself gave us really good merch in terms of like figures that Funko made,
Yeah, I
and
have
some
it.
characters that they didn't make, like Chocolate Freddy, Chocolate Chica. Those did not come from the game. Those were made by Funko
Yeah, but I have this, and it's okay. It's not great, but
because they changed it so much to the point where it's broken, and the person who makes the lead fucking like person of that was on that made this shit doesn't even like video games. So do with that info as you will. All I could say is this spawned a lot of fucking good figures that I love collecting. So I got to give it credit where credit is due. I would say this deserves to be in D tier. Actually, C, because it's kind of D
meh.
because it sucks, but C because it's worth the experience. It's
Okay,
worth the
FNAF 3.
experience.
This is an easy S tier. This is one.
That one's actually really fun to play.
This is honestly one of the best. It brought us one of the best. One of the best. Breast.
Breast.
Brought us one of the best character designs. One of the best characters in general.
And showed us we'll go to Willie A.
Yeah, shows what
What was your
happened to
other
him.
one?
So
Oh yeah.
obvious S tier. It showed us what happened to him, where he's been all this time.
Yeah, it did.
As
Which
as
one?
oh,
What
it's
is?
the
Yeah, it's me.
no wait no. This is the Halloween update.
Oh,
This is
well, we'll
update.
deal with that afterwards accordingly. So stick that over there to the
This is
side.
update 2.
All right, what else we got? Oh,
Update 3 is
pizzas.
similar.
I personally love Pizza Sim. I
A
would say that's like a solid A or a B.
A tier.
Well, what's your reasoning for it?
It. You can go through the entire game without encountering a single animatronic.
You can. You really can, but you really gotta fucking pay attention. I will also say I don't like the spring trap design because it's kind of stupid,
Yeah,
but I will
Mr.
argue
Peanut
and
Head.
say that the jump scare sound is more terrifying than 1 and 2. Yeah, it's just it's actually terrifying. It actually scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. Ultimate
Plus
Custom
the
Night.
box art for the figures for that game is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. It looks like it crawled straight out of a circus.
Well, yeah, it did. Plus, I really like the like the little mini games you get to play with, like the lore in it. It's really good. All right, let's see what do we
But
got next.
Ultimate Custom
That's a
Night.
main. Okay, Ultimate Custom Night. I would say Ultimate Custom Night was well. I don't really have much of an opinion. Bringo Burr.
The jump
Let's see. I don't
scares were
know.
stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't all that great of a game.
They're
It's just a little
just
good old lady's personal
they're
hell.
just shaking up. They're just shaking while they're moving up back and forth. Oh, but isn't that the way that the first jump scares were at?
No, the other ones were better.
Isn't that where the jump scares were? Isn't that what the jump scares were like in the first game? No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Ultimate Custom Night. Would you agree, C tier?
Uh, what is it?
Ultimate Custom Night.
Yeah, I could do C. That's fine.
Alright,
Oh, first my fucking brain.
this one automatic F tier.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just there is no pause button. Another
F.
one.
Yeah, they're including those two, even though they're not really. F.
The
Just a
Fazbear
beat 'em up
Parade.
game.
Or
Halloween edition. Stick it in D with the fucking fourth game. Didn't add that much.
ooh,
I do like the VR game.
Help Wanted Curse of Dreadbear, specifically the DLC.
Yeah, I know, but okay. I don't know. We'll say that put this off to the side unless we
Oh wait,
see
no.
the actual game.
This is help one because that's the last one. The last
Oh,
help
okay.
one and the DLC.
I would say that's like an easy A because the game and the DLC is really fucking cool. It's awesome. Now we're on to FNAF World. Personally, I would stick this in like a I don't know C or D. Well, okay, it's better than four, but not C or D.
See,
And the
and
update, same thing. You just stick it in there.
yeah. So that was easier.
And this is the list of fucking games. There you go. This is our final decision on all this shit. Even though my brain is acting very stupid, at least I can kind of half-ass function with this shit, I guess. If you want to count that, maybe.
All right. So you picked the last one.
Uh, we'll just go with the fucking easiest one, which would be like ice cream. Well, I don't know, because there's like other things in there that are like, I guess I'll look through. Did we do we did fruits, but we did that by ourselves. Did we do that in the last time we did this?
I think we did like cereals. Crap. Hold on.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb when you can't remember.
Give me 1 second.
Because now you're trying to remember which ones we did by ourselves and which ones we did on video.
1 second.
All right. Oh, I'll heard that.
Cereals, condiments, and candy.
Okay, so let's see. What the fuck was I debating on? It was ice cream or fruits. We can do for okay. So ice cream, fruit, or pizza toppings. Actually, those are foods. I think we should probably say those for another list, but
Yeah,
we
because
can kick they
we're
probably
doing
kick that off because there is snacks and soda as well. So,
yeah we're doing video games right now. So
do we have to do video game? Because there's not really a lot of video games left.
game consoles.
That one was dumb because there wasn't a lot that I actually knew about.
Right.
Most of them were just old ass fucking crusty pieces of shit.
Uh,
Let's kick off the next tier list with some food because there's like plenty of fucking food and drink options. So ice cream, fruit, or whatever the fucking third thing I said could have been
Pizza toppings.
pizza toppings. Okay, so one of those three. I can go with fruit or pizza toppings. Those are my two votes. I'm okay with either one. Fantastic. Let's get on with the first one.
Cranberries.
It's on automatic S. They're so good. They're so good for you.
I love
If you have a UTI, that's gonna help you.
I'm sorry, but I cannot get enough of craisins,
I love craisins. They're
especially
fucking god tier.
especially when they're in oatmeal craisin cookies.
Oh my god, please! I haven't had one of those. I love oatmeal cookies. They're good, but you stick some craisins in there, I'd probably be very okay. Blueberries, full of antioxidants. Hold on, before you stick anywhere. Full of antioxidants. They help lower and or reduce blood pressure. They're kind of like a superfood in the way. They help with your brain, they help with your fucking body, they help with the ticker, the blood pressure, and detox. They're good for a detox. They're so good and good for you, but you have to get the right batch of them. If you don't get a good
Yeah.
batch that's like nice, sweet, and tart, you kind of get blueberries that are just bland and don't really have a lot of flavor. But basing it off the good ones that I've had, I've eaten an entire pint of these in a day. They're so fucking delicious. I would say that's like fucking S, honestly.
Yes.
They're so good.
Plus, wild blueberries are even smaller and sweeter, making them even more of a commodity.
They're like the fucking perfect
Lemons.
thing. Lemons are full of vitamin C and
Yeah.
they are a citrus. Lemonade is fucking god tier, and lemon cakes are even nicer, but I like lemonade quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like a fucking. I'm sorry, most of it's gonna be like an S or an A.
S
So
tier.
much.
I will literally just take entire lemons, just peel them, and then just suck on them.
Gotta be careful, that'll eat the enamel off your teeth.
I know.
I remember that when I was a kid. Well, okay,
Apples.
I like apples. Depending on what kind, we'll just go with apples in general. I would say that's like honestly A or B.
A tier.
Not most of them are gonna be S or A, but like Jesus, I'm gonna say you wouldn't know based off looking at me. Anyone that's watching his shit or mine, I'm a fat bastard. And that's only because well, we're not going to go into my personal shit. It's not by choice that I'm fat. It's because that most of the foods that come in are unhealthy. So, and I don't control that shit. But I love fruit. It's nature's candy.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love candy and who doesn't love nature? Watermelons
Watermelon.
are great.
You know,
They're fucking delicious.
yeah, and they're actually great to hydrate because they're like 95% water.
Yeah, and the water tastes really fucking sweet and delicious. Plus, you can pickle the rind if you really wanted to because it tastes like cucumber anyway.
S tier.
It's a fucking multi-segmented fruit where it's like the segments for it are like you could do so much with it.
Huh.
And
Fun
now
fact.
blackberries, I would say, are really fucking tasty. That's like a fucking easy A or B in my opinion.
Fun fact. Did you know that the individual nuggets in a or the individual things in a blackberry are called a drupe?
Did you know that bananas are technically berries as well as fucking pumpkins?
Yes. Guava. I love
I like guava. I like the guava juice that I had, but in the cartons, but I've never actually had one.
guava's an easy A. Easy A.
I can agree with that because it looks very visually appealing. Never had it, but I would love to try it. It looks really good.
Durian.
I
Never
have zero interest in this.
never had it.
I've never had it, and I don't really care. Unless because you said you want to try jackfruit, but you don't know if you'd actually like it. Plus, I want to say one thing real quick that's very important. I have high blood pressure, and this thing is packed full of sulfur. So if you have like salt and sulfur or like slightly different or completely different, it's like yeah, sure, why not? I guess, but I'm just gonna say just throw it out there. If you have a sensitive stomach, that's gonna fuck you up and give you disgusting ass fucking rancid sulfur burps that taste like fried eggs.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right.
Now
Oranges.
these
Oranges are good,
oranges are fucking good.
but they're not
It's
the
it's
best.
it's like A in my opinion.
B tier?
You gotta do my homeboy like that. I used to have these not like my even though my grandma would like make like sausage, eggs, and bacon and also unhealthy shit because southern what have you. She at least gave me fruit with it. Now I wouldn't always finish the fruit, but I love me a good orange. And who doesn't? I love orange juice. Specifically, I love orange juice with the pulp. Unpopular opinion: if you hate orange juice with the pulp in it, fuck you. Just joking.
If it's okay, if there's just like a little bit of pulp, I don't mind, but I don't want to have to chew my juice.
No, you don't. In all honesty, I like it because the brand of orange juice that I would get from Giant Eagle that I really want to get another one of. It is so good, and the pulp in it when it's ice cold, it makes it feel like you're drinking a fucking slushy,
Huh.
like a really good orange slushy.
Fruits. I mean cherries.
Cherries, I love cherries. That's an easy like A.
I
They're good,
like
but it's not my first pick.
yeah. Although be careful not to swallow the pits because like two or three of them has enough cyanide to kill you.
I didn't know that, but good to know. Plus, I wouldn't want to try eating the seed anyway. I'm not a
Honeydew.
huge fan of melons,
Honeydew.
but that's better than durian. Honestly, I'd say that's like a fucking C compared to durian or a
Yeah,
D.
I'm sorry, but honeydew. When I was a kid, I used to call it the Mountain Dew fruit because it was the same color as Mountain Dew.
I never ate it. It just has like a weird fucking like twangy flavor in my opinion.
Ooh, lychee.
They just taste like grapes in my opinion, so they're fucking good.
A tier.
They just look weird, and you can make yeah, I do agree with that.
And
You
if
make
you put blueberries in the center and they look like eyeballs.
I was actually gonna point that out, but yeah, don't really need to though. I'm not saying it's still
Star fruit
whoa. All right, now these ones are weird, but they're delicious. They taste like a mixture of an apple
and a green pepper.
and a bit like pineapple in a way.
Well, to me they taste like they have like they taste kind of like cucumbers for me,
You
and
gotta
they
let them like ripen. If you can't eat them as is, you gotta wait till they get a little bit brown like a banana.
B tier.
I can agree with that. It's good, but it's not my favorite fruit. Although it has a very like appealing texture and it's very juicy.
Style Bow Wow.
S Or A. S or A. I'm sorry, strawberries. I love strawberries fucking much.
Especially when you put a little bit of sweetener on them. Oh,
I don't do that. They're already sweet as is. I mean, okay, hold on. Putting sugar on them actually does make them secrete fluids, like the actual juice of the fruit. I also will say that they deserve to be an S tier because of their nutritional and health benefits.
you
The
know,
nutritional value and health benefits. They're like blueberries. The best blood pressure fruits are blueberries and strawberries. There's more out there that are good for that, but those two are primarily like match
yeah.
made in heaven.
And believe it or not, strawberries actually have more vitamin C than a lemon.
They're very good, honestly. I really want some strawberries.
Grapefruit.
I want my fucking bank card to show up in the mail so I can fucking DoorDash some fucking like fresh produce again.
Grapefruit. I love these.
Or at least walk to the store to go get some. Grapefruit are very nice. I love the bitterness. When I was a kid, I hated it. I'd say that's a solid A.
I always love the bitterness. In fact,
Well, I like it now.
there was actually a restaurant where you could get where one of the options was grapefruit juice, and I said one grapefruit juice, please, and my dad just looked at me weird, like, huh?
I mean, that's just personal opinion or personal preference. Hold on, before we
Pears.
rate this, I do want to say one more thing about strawberries. Anyone that gives a shit, pair blueberries with strawberries together in a bowl and then eat them. The flavor contrast betwixt the two complement each other so well.
Yes.
The one downside I will say that fuck my asshole. Okay, the one downside I will say to eating a medley of both strawberries and blueberries is that strawberries have a little bit more liquid in them. They're very juicy, depending on which ones you're eating. So you might accidentally end up swallowing a fucking blueberry whole. So be careful of the blubberies in the juice. That being said, pears. They're very gritty,
Yeah.
but they're not horrible.
I
It's at
prefer,
least
yeah, I prefer apples to pears.
I would say it's like a C. It's not the worst. It all C or D. It's not horrible. What the fuck is you? Oh, it's plum.
Plum.
I like plums. Plums are good, especially if you have any regular fucking. If you can't shit, eat some plums or drink
Yeah,
some
I was
apple
about to say,
juice.
well, they definitely help you shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of fiber in them.
So,
I
and
don't know what other health
they
benefits they have,
they
so
they they taste good.
they do, and the skin is actually very refreshing. I like peaches as well.
So B tier.
I I could go B. Peaches are fuzzy and they're nice, but
Pomegranates. These are
S tier.
bitch and a half to open, but the taste is so worth it.
They are also it's very heart healthy.
Yes.
It's healthy for your little heart.
All
So
right.
that's another thing.
Looks like looks like we're halfway done.
Those are not great. I'm sorry, passion fruits aren't great. They're kind of disappointing if I want to be honest.
D tier.
What else is next? All right, banana. Okay, who before you pick that up, who doesn't like a good banana every now and then? Come on.
People who are allergic to bananas.
I don't know anyone that's allergic to bananas.
I knew one.
That's well, they're communist. Bananas are delicious. They're very phallic shaped. You can do a lot with them. You can use them as a banana gun, hold it in your by your fucking cock, fucking play Donkey Kong and eat this shit. I don't know. It's a banana. Just
Use it,
don't eat the peel,
use it for
even though the
sex.
peel's very good
Use it
for
for
you.
sex ed.
And then you got a nice little snack afterwards because you don't got to eat the peel.
Yeah.
That's like a B for banana or A. I'd say A honestly.
Oh,
A or B.
banana.
I can actually agree with B. Let's see. Uh,
Mangoes.
they're okay. They have to be ripe in order for them to be enjoyable, but I don't enjoy these as much as like a lot of people do. Like mango juice or something like that, like the synthetic fruit shits. Sure, why not? This
Mangoes.
in and of itself, I don't know where I'd stick it.
Mango smoothies are actually really good.
Yeah, it's like that's a mixture of other things. I'm talking about like the raw fruit in and of itself. I'm not entirely sure. I'd say it's like a B in my opinion at the very
Yeah, I
least.
mean they're not. I like them. I like them. But they're not my first choice. All right, tangerine.
Those are very tasty.
S tier. They're easy to
I was
open.
gonna
They're
say
easy to
A or
eat.
B, but yeah, I can agree.
They're easy to open. They're easy to eat. They're really freaking good. and
They're also very juicy.
they're sweeter than normal oranges. Pineapple,
That's S tier. Pineapples are delicious. I want fruit. This is making me want fruit, and I have money, but I don't have my bank card, so I can't get any.
plantains.
Basically a banana, just with bigger seeds. Or no, I think these are like the miniature ones. Which one are we? Which version are we going with? Are we going with the tiny bananas, or are we going with like the original banana where the seeds were bigger?
I think this is the original banana.
Well, I've never had an original banana, but I've had the mini bananas. So which one? I guess the original idea. I can't imagine the original being any better.
C tier.
Well, I've never had an original banana, so I can't. I don't even know what to fucking expect. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Let's just stick it in C.
I don't know if it's good or bad though. I was gonna if it was the mini bananas, I like those, but they're very
Dragon
expensive.
fruit.
They
Don't
suck. They're not all that fucking unique. They taste like another fruit. They just look exotic.
D tier.
I'd say C.
D for dragon.
I mean, I can eat them. It's just it's very expensive.
Avocado F tier.
I like avocados personally.
Well, I can't stand them.
Well, they're good in guacamole. That's the only time I've ever had some of that shit. Plus, anytime I've ever had like any kind of like burritos or something, or when I went to the store to like get shit for quesadillas, I was like, yeah, avocado, but it's mainly like fat anyway. It's very fatty. F because I don't eat it much, I guess. If I had to, I'd say D. But it's very fatty, so I don't even know.
Ooh, cantaloupe.
I don't like cantaloupe.
I like it. C.
Let's
D.
say at least C or D, one of those two. It's just disappointing. It looks good, but it doesn't taste good. Okay, if you don't like grapes, there's something wrong with you.
I prefer white grapes, but
They're green, damn it. The skin is green.
fine, green grapes.
Yeah, okay. I can go with like S, A, or B.
Peaches.
A or B, because they're really fucking tasty, and the texture is
Also,
really good, and the skin is nice and tart.
I swear to God, if anybody types peaches in my comment section, I'm going to flip a shit.
I mean, it sounds like he's screaming the word bitches at the end of the song.
S tier for that.
What, do you not
Kiwi.
like the Peaches song from that? I mean, it's just Jack Black on that one.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. It songs where they repeat the same words over and over and over again, like.
This movie was made for kids. What do you expect?
I know, but still, but Justin Bieber's baby. Please.
Yeah, I don't like Justin Bieber either.
Kiwis.
Anyway, yeah, moving swiftly along. Kiwis are delicious. They're very good, and I think they're good for you. They're a little bit off-putting to hold because it makes me think of like a giant spider's hairy ass. Like
Or
it looks like a fucking giant spider's abdomen.
something
So,
else that we're not going to talk about.
fucking nutsack. I would go, although the fruit is amazing, so I'd go with like a fucking solid A or B.
Yeah. Hey,
They're very delicious,
did you know
and the
there's
color
actually.
and design's appealing.
Have you ever heard of the kiwi berry?
Probably.
It looks like a kiwi, but smaller.
I've probably heard of it.
Coconut.
Coconut. I like coconut. I like the smell of coconut. I don't like eating coconuts as is, but I heard green coconuts. Okay, here's the thing. Green coconuts, the fucking coconut milk is better, but
Yeah.
the flesh is not that great.
No.
These coconuts, the brown ones, the flesh is better than the liquid inside.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to drink the coconut milk, you're better off just getting a fucking green one.
Yeah.
These ones are just like more if you're comparing like apples to apples, like one that's young and in its prime to the base one's not as great and the younger one's just better because I don't know, it's just better. Am I speaking from experience? Kind of, yeah, but I'm not really a huge fan of coconut like
Yeah.
flesh in general.
But
It's weird and I don't like it, although I do like the flavor and I do like the smell.
yeah, I mean, coconut water is one of the main ingredients in body armor.
And I do, yes, I love coconut water and body armor. You barely taste it, but it's really good.
Yeah,
Coconuts are also a diuretic, so don't eat too much if you're in a survival situation. You're gonna shit your brains out, and you're gonna lose more fluids than you gain.
you're gonna
You're
piss
gonna be
your
shitting
brains
through a
out.
screen door, huh?
Diuretics is for pissing.
Damn it! Let me have this one. Whatever the fuck. Anyway, it makes you shit. Whatever. It's a fucking what have you. What have you.
C for
It do what
coconut.
it do. Sure,
I mean, it's right in the middle of the pack.
but I do like fuck. I lost my train
Lime.
of thought. I don't know. What the oh limes. Limes are great.
Cherry limeade is amazing.
I would say that's like an A, honestly. At the very least, it's not better than a lemon.
Raspberries.
Those are delicious. I would say that goes in A.
No
Raspberries
idea.
and blackberries go like Mario and Luigi. Can't have one without the other.
Figs.
What the fuck is? Oh, it's a fig.
I don't like these.
I've never had one, and I don't really desire to because like they're gonna be like, what is it like fucking spiders or like the fucking stereotype with them?
Wasps.
Wasps and spiders. I just
I
stick it
mean,
in
I
like whatever you want.
I mean, I do like fig Newtons, but the actual
Fig
fruit
Newtons are
itself,
fucking baller AF. No, like no cap.
just because they're main ingredient in fig Newtons, I'm sticking them in D.
Fig Newtons are fucking delicious. They're
What?
also that's like the OG snack. That's like old people snacks in people's opinions, but come on. Who doesn't like a good old Fig Newton?
Yeah.
They're so fun to eat as well. They have like a very unique shape.
Yeah. All right. Again.
So
There we go.
this is our list.
And that's it.
Anyone want to voice their opinion? Go right ahead. If you want to fucking voice your opinion on how annoying or weird or drunk or high I sound,
Yeah.
feel free. I know my brain is kind of fucked up right now, and it's just
Yeah.
not working with me. I swear to
Yeah.
God, I feel like I actually have brain damage or some shit because of this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And me, my head's not doing great myself. Feels like someone's crushing my head in a vice.
I just feel like I don't even know. Gonna be honest because of like how fucking like much my speech has gone down and not being very perceptive right now and messing up on words and stuttering and fumbling all that. It's so frustrating and it puts you down. I hate it. Why does being human and having like fucking small things like so off-putting? High blood pressure could be part of it. Anxiety is definitely a contributing factor because the whole sensation of feeling overwhelmed or high is definitely part of that. Ugh, I don't mean to explain my whole bullshit, but I kind of have to put this at the end of here. I apologize grossly and severely. I don't know.
We're
I just feel like
we're
I'm
we're,
going senile or crazy.
we're both fucked up right now.
Not in the sense of intoxicated, just fucked up in terms of like,
Mental issues.
yeah, fucking having
Yeah.
forms of tisms don't help.
Yeah.
Kind of makes it worse, honestly.
All right. So we are wrapping it up here.
After I gave that little fucking tidbit, yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I guess I go first. Thank you for what? Yeah, we're wrapping it up here. If you couldn't already get it, but yeah, make sure you like the video, subscribe, ding ding ding, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Share the video, and yeah, stay awesome. About Crush 19 signing off.
I guess I'll do mine then. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, for God knows whatever reason, because of my fucking scrimblow ass
Right.
and the lack of brain function, uh, I appreciate it. Thank you if you did like. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe if you want. Uh, helps out a lot. Associated bullshit and plugs, shameless plugs down in the description below. The Discord group is very dead, so if you join that, expecting there to be like a lot of activity, don't. There's really not a lot going in there. Or do, cause do whatever you want. Just don't be an asshole. Yeah, outside of that dumb shit is in the description. Well, yeah, okay. Fuck that up. Let's just fucking wrap it up quickly. Shit's in the description, and I don't know when I'm uploading this. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed once again, and have yourselves a good day. Fucking balls. I don't know.